It's the Thinkergirls, Stacey June and Christy Mercer here with you, talking all the thoughts you're thinking but not saying for a very special behind-the-scenes Justin Bieber special.
Oh, it's very exciting. We've already caught up with Shepard. We played out that chat where we caught up with those guys in their slightly messy hotel room before they hit up the stage.
We must be nervous because I said special twice and you said, what did you say twice then?
Don't know.
We're doubling up.
What's happening? Why are you pointing it out to the people?
Sorry, because I've got to be honest because we're losing our minds.
There's actually a lot of adrenaline because this is when we say special, we've said it twice because we mean it. It's twice as special. And right now we are joined by one of the guys that will be out on stage soon supporting Justin Bieber, doing an amazing job. And that is Mr. Martin Garrix. Hello.
What's up? How are you?
Hey, Martin.
Hello. My friend saw you in Melbourne and I must say, they had a lot more to say about you than Biebs himself. They thought you were unreal.
Oh, that's nice of him or her.
Isn't that full on?
That's great. That's good to hear.
Yeah.
You don't wear because obviously this is what, I don't know, like you won't be wearing a tracksuit like Justin Bieber. Because there's a lot of talk about the double matching tracksuit.
Do you know if he has the same one or that he just puts in the washing machine?
Or does he have 58 bottoms and 58 tops?
Yeah.
I don't know. I do know he has a lot of clothes on tour. But yeah, it's his own style. I think every artist who is touring has a lot of clothes and a lot of options.
And then they end up, it's like all girls. You always buy all these new clothes and then you go back to that one dress that looks good. Like you wear the same thing.
You wear like 10%.
Same thing for guys. It's not only girls.
Yeah. It's so true.
So you right now are ranked #1 DJ in the world. I'm sure you're quite well aware of this,
What's
right?
the ranking system for DJs?
It's a popularity contest. It's like fan voting.
It's not like the tennis where you have to win certain matches.
I don't see myself as the best DJ in the world. I might be the one who got the most votes, but I'm in that list with all the people who I look up to, who I'm a fan of myself. I started DJing and making music because of Chesto, so I will never ever see myself higher than him.
But this is the thing that I wanted to ask you about, right? Because you were discovered by Tiesto, who for a long time held that title, being the #1 DJ in the world,
right? I saw Tiesto
right?
at Love Parade when Love Parade was happening.
When really? What was that?
A long time ago. But it was like, do you know what Love Parade is? Where they
I've got no idea.
A DJ on trucks up the street in Berlin. It's insane.
Oh my God.
And Tiesto was there.
Well, how does it?
Very impressive.
Is that's
you might not have been born.
You may have been in your mother's womb.
I think I was. I think I was just born.
But anyway, he was obviously ranked #1 DJ in the world for a long time. Now you've taken the title. It's not one bit awkward, I'm assuming.
No, I'm actually good friends with Chesto. Like, he's been a mentor for me. He's helped me. He gives me advice, not only about music, but also about the industry, about life. Because I'm very young. I'm on the road. I'm touring. And he's been doing this for 20 years. So he knows everything. He knows every single person. And to me, he's kind of like a big brother / mentor role. And I'm super thankful that he's part of my.
That's nice.
I don't want to weigh in here, and I know Tiesto's giving you a few tips, but back in the day, I did work with DJs.
Here we go.
I did.
Stacey's done many jobs. Like any job you could say, she's like, oh yeah, I once burgeoned a career in that particular field. And some people that have recently come on board in our team, they were like, is there anything that you did not do, or is there anyone that you don't know?
So you might have like a tour manager person or someone that books all your. Are they here? Around?
My manager's here, my photographer, my security.
They're giving us away.
My tour manager is at the hotel with the rest of the team.
Okay, so sometimes I would book people's transfers and flights. So basically, call me a tour manager. But it's interesting because when working in that industry, in all seriousness, which was dance music that I did, there was so many times where I was offered shots and just had to chuck them behind my shoulder just to make sure that I walked out of the club standing. I mean, the party industry, like the party scene that you're in as a job, is insane. Do you have to have times where you have to fake not having shots as well to try and keep amongst it?
No, I'm surrounded with good people. And the people around me, I have an amazing team. I'm always surrounded with either family or friends from home. And they know, they can see me. They know, Martin is tired. I'm not going to give him a shot right now.
Yeah, right.
And also schedule-wise. Like if I have 4 shows in 4 days, of course I'm going to stay focused and not go too crazy. But if it's the 4th day and I have 3 days off after that, of course we're going to take shots.
Yeah, absolutely.
I feel like not only with music, but with everything in life, it's all about balance. And if you balance things out...
That's very hard, isn't it? It's hard. That's a hard thing. Everyone says you've got to find balance, but it's not always easy.
How do you go with that? How do you go with finding the balance, though? Is it the fact that you've got your peeps around you that does that make it easy?
Yeah,
or are there times where it's hard, where you've struggled with that, being able to find...
I love partying. I love partying.
Same.
And I'm a horrible person in saying no. I always say yes to everything.
Yeah.
So when we get show requests, I'm like, oh, I would love to do this show, and I would love to do this show. And then before I realized what I did, I approved 7 shows in 7 days.
Oh God.
And
Do you know what you need? You need a no person.
Yeah.
So you can
Yeah, and that's what I
continue.
am right now.
You need
Seriously.
someone that says no for you.
You continue to be the nice person, and then you can say, "Tell them I said no." And then
no, but
and
I
then,
genuinely want to do those shows.
Ah.
I just don't
but you-
realize it will take its toll long term, and I will, because as soon
You
as
don't
I'm
want to
doing,
die, do you?
no,
You got to be careful.
I'll be careful.
Oh, sorry, that was dark.
I know, it's
I was like-
I'm like, is that the next interview question? Well, this has gone pear.
Okay, that went dark real quick.
sorry.
Yes
sorry.
or no, lock it in, Martin Garrix. Do you want to die?
Not yet.
We're getting
Not
philosophical here. Seriously though, we would like to get your answers, not on the death thing, but some other varied topics. Would you like to stick around, because next we'd love to play a little game with you called Gem Lucky Dip. So our show is basically founded on thoughts we're thinking but maybe not saying out loud. So we've taken all of those thoughts out of our brain, put them into a jar, and we want you to pull them out and then get your thoughts on some of them.
Let's do it.
Are you up for it?
Let's do it.
Shut.
He's not a no person, so you have to say yes, yeah?
Okay, let's do it.
Okay, we will do that with Martin Garrix next. It's a Thinkergirls. It's a Thinkergirls. Stacey June and Christy Mercer here with you backstage with Martin Garrix, because we are doing a behind the scenes Bieber special.
Oh, that is for sure. Behind the seas or scenes. We'll take either. Martin Garrix, provided that you are here.
Yeah, we have to remind him to
Sorry,
talk into the microphone.
I was chilling. I
Feeling
was
pretty
like,
relaxed here.
He's a DJ, not a TV presenter. Go on.
Yeah.
What we would like to do with you now, Martin Garrix, before you hit up the stage for Biebs, which you have been smashing around the country, PS, is we would like for you to dip into our Gem Lucky Dip and pick out a few thoughts, and then we'd just like to get your vibe on a few of them,
Okay,
please.
Let's go, let's do it.
Our Gem Lucky Dip. All right, you want to hold this? Okay, here he goes. Get right in there. First
Okay,
thought is...
What have you pulled out?
Do you get moody?
Ooh.
Ooh, yeah, I do get moody if I'm really hungry.
Do
Oh,
you
hangry.
get hangry?
Have you heard of hangry?
Yeah.
Yeah, right.
Yeah. No, I don't get angry. I just can't focus, and like all I think about is food and where I can eat it, what kind of food I want to eat, and yeah.
I do that too. Do you start your day thinking about when you will eat and what you will eat?
No, I have this problem that as soon as I start doing something, or as soon as I start getting busy and I have a lot of busy days, I forget to eat.
Yes,
And
same.
then-
Oh,
that's
old mate
me.
has this issue.
Because there's so much things on your to-do list. You're like, oh, I'm gonna crush it. I'll eat in a bit, and then you push away the eating part, and then at one moment you're like, oh,
I may
shit,
faint,
It's,
yeah.
it's 4 p.m. I still have to get breakfast.
Yeah, exactly.
Oh
I'm
my
like that, but I
God.
can't do that because I'm like, as Christy says, like a wafer.
Yeah, you just blow away. If
Yeah.
there's a strong wind, Gus, you guys will be gone, and I'll be like, "Hey, it's me, just here with my Macca's cookies." All right,
right.
what else?
We are eating Macca's cookies. We brought them here. We all smelt them, which is weird.
Yeah, you have a little sniff before you eat them because
Yeah.
they're delicious.
Okay.
Why do we hide that we like McDonald's?
Oh my god! That is what we call fate.
So weird.
That is random.
Why?
Do you ever feel ashamed, or do you hide that you like Macca's?
We were just talking about McDonald's.
That is
I-
bizarre.
yeah,
This is not
pretty
sponsored, I
crazy.
promise you.
I really just grabbed this
Yeah.
one out of the thing.
How strange. Do you like Macca's?
I like the cookies, but to be honest,
No.
I don't eat McDonald's. I don't eat it, but whenever I go out on a night with friends and there's nothing open except McDonald's, I'll always end up there.
So, Martin, you do eat it. You just eat it when
I
you're
do
drunk.
eat
When
it,
you're drunk.
But then, but
When you're
then the
drunk.
problem is I wake up and I regret eating it because I feel, you know what, you feel like I'm like shit. I should have not done that.
What's your drunken dial order? So, like, what will you get if you're there after going out?
Chicken nuggets.
Yeah.
How many? How many do you go? Because it goes up very
I feel like
quickly.
girls do the 6. Are you a 6 or a 12 or 9?
I do 9.
Yeah.
Nice in the middle. All right,
Alright.
let's get another thought in our Gem Lucky
God,
Dip.
you're in our minds.
You're pulling one
So
out.
weird.
What's this one say?
Toilet habits in front of partners.
Oh, God.
I think while you're dating, you kind of like it's awkward. Like, yeah, but at one point in any relationship, there is a moment where you feel comfortable.
Have you ever been? Have you ever been
and her
in that?
boyfriend are very
I mean,
comfortable.
I'm very open about that.
Great. There's the camera right there.
Yeah, they're doing everything.
It's
in front of each
fine. Yeah, I forget to shut the toilet door sometimes, even for number twos.
Wow.
Oh.
Okay, that's good.
All right,
What does this
let's do
mean?
one more. yeah.
I'm so
It's like,
confused.
whatever you want, lady.
You shoot with the door open.
Taking
Alright.
risks.
Yeah, tell us about that. I mean, when you kind of decide with your career and stuff, there must have been a point where you were like, I don't know if that's going to get me anywhere, but I've got to have a go.
I feel like if you're not taking risks, you're doing something wrong. If you always play it safe, it's boring. Life will get boring, and I feel like taking risk is exciting. It's because you don't know what's gonna happen, and to me that feeling is a great feeling. And also, like with anything in life, I feel like if you want something to happen, you need to take a risk. You need to try new things. You don't be scared.
Is that something that comes naturally to you? I
Mm,
can't
I
imagine
feel
that
like-
people
I
would be
feel
like, go Martin, do it. You're just like right out there.
No, I feel like everybody is sometimes afraid to take risks, but
I think everyone's really afraid of being different. We've
True.
come to a place where, I don't know about where you're from, but here in Australia, everyone is really afraid of being different. It's like a scary thing, and it's really...
it's great to be different.
It's the best,
It
you know,
actually
and I
is.
think that's when success follows, is when you really step up and allow yourself to show your differences, right?
From 100%. If it like, be unique, be
Yeah.
different, and
Yeah.
because there's already so many people who are trying to be
The same.
the same. And
doesn't work.
also like, for me, if I didn't take any risks, I would have not sit in between the two of you right here in Australia.
And what a travesty that would have been.
Yeah,
We're getting
Quite
wrapped
enjoyed
up
yourself,
because
yeah.
you need to actually go out on stage.
yeah.
So
Oh my God,
It's
we're
been
so,
lovely
so
having a
excited to be able to-
D&M.
yeah, and so excited to hear you, and so thrilled for your success. It seems like that you're mega talented, and the reason that you've got good people in your life and you're doing so well is because you're also a good bloke, as well as a talented bloke. So well done.
Thank you.
go you. Do you want a Macca's cookie just for
yeah,
sustenance?
yeah.
Let's do
Because
it.
you've had a busy day. Have a Macca's cookie and then you can go out on stage and
Perfect.
perform for hundreds of thousands of people.
Martin's brand new single, Scared to Be Lonely with Dua Lipa, who we absolutely adore, is out now. Enjoy the boob. Our last few shows.
Thanks so much.
Thanks, Martin. It's the Thinkergirls.
Blah, 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 blah.